question comes, should you really hate a rival? I mean, it's such a mean, nasty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Georgia about to kick it off to get us.
What did I just say?
Real strength isn't pushing through pain, it's treating it. When there's no pain, there's more gain.
Oh, coaching too. I feel like that's... Yeah, I
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Yellow Jackets offense will have first crack at this one. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges...
Taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder or severe stomach problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines for it. Call your prescriber if you experience vision changes or heart racing at rest. Side effects of nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea can lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
That's not your card, is it? Ask your prescriber about once daily Wegovy pill.
Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it.
8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you...
Oh, yeah.
Ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not. I got a plane to catch. But I tell you what, it was one of the most exciting games in all of college football. And Tech with the huge lead early, all the momentum swings, and Palmer obviously in the booth was pretty solid too.
It was one of those games, David, you just hated that somebody had to lose. And I think back to Haynes King at quarterback for Georgia Tech, throwing for over 300 yards. Was one costly fumble. Was it targeting? Wasn't it targeting? The call went Georgia's way. And then we were running out of ways to describe two-point plays, and we were running out of espresso late in the game.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
Third down defense is so pivotal in a football game. In this third down, nice job. Good coverage in the back end, but the rush gets home, forcing the fourth down. Nice start for this defense.
And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So Georgia's offense will have its first possession of the game. defense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Waddle. It's complete to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. Open space over 25. He's loosed on the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Dogs!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ramblin' Wreck offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Looking for a man. It's Algier. He'll pull it down. Across the 25. He's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Hurt the band.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Makes sense. And then lastly, Daniel Jones was kind of an afterthought in free agency a year ago. Signs a deal, pays him like $14 million a year to compete. He wins the job in Indianapolis. I think returning there, even with the injury history, the torn Achilles, not exactly sure.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Unleashes 1 deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The Ramblin' Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. People forget Georgia Tech is a charter member of the SEC. That was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working the big fella to the corner. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Dogs are on the move. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Waddle. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Georgia! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
When you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
This time he's got it. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
I don't see anybody beating them. Unless something we see happens where there's some health issues, but I'm going to go with the...
Should move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Sick of his shit already.
I like the Knicks. The Knicks are
So get your ass out the game.
Even though Detroit has no disrespect to them, they have the best record in the league right now. The Knicks just have the experience. They have the depth as well. They can go that big lineup with Cat and Mitchell Robinson. They have Josh Hart, who's kind of the heart and soul. OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges are great wings defenders. Jalen Brunson leading the charge, can score in bunches. Then they have guys at the bench like Deuce McBride, who is hurt right now, but he's been a key for them. They picked up Jose Alvarado. Then you see Landry Shamet that can knock down threes, and Jordan Clarkson. So they have a really deep bench. They have a good roster with the experience. So I like them to be the favorite to come out the East.
And we get to see how they can do against Detroit tonight. Finally, give us 2 teams you're interested in keeping an eye on in the second half of the season.
There's more than 2, but they're mostly in the East. I'm going to go with Cleveland. Cleveland's been great with the addition of James Harden and that duo with Donovan Mitchell. So I like what they've got, coming along, even though they haven't had a
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game.
Ball.
A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
That is funny as hell. I did what people doing in real life.
All for just $6.99. Plus, try a sweet, spicy sip of lemonade made with tahini. It's the new spicy menu for a limited time, only at DQ.
I would say happiness is definitely more important than winning.
If it was luck and wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one.
Oh, he was down. What's today? Thursday? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll move the tight end. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Georgia going up tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Waddle. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that,
he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Evan.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. North Carolina ran roughshod over the competition. competition today, en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those Carolina blue unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the return from inside his 10.
Damn. Okay, cool. I think they're even better than that.
His drive will open from the 15. To throw, it's Algier. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down.
Why, bro?
Here's the return. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
You are just a hooker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Rushes on him. Looking deep down the right side.
Man.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Out of the backfield, he's open. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They'll try to snap it quickly. Dropping back, it's Algier. Here comes the heat.
Yes, sir.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive from the 42. Motion from the wide receiver. To the ground with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Turning it on. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So 1st down here as they go back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And he's got it!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner will be dragged down. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And there he is, the nation's leader in sacks, coming up with yet another one. Week after week, teams try to find a way to stop this guy. They just can't figure him out. He's too big, he's too fast, and he has a knack for getting to quarterbacks.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
Looking to throw, it's Waddle. Pocket breaking down. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Oh!
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Let's go, boy!
They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
What am I trying to do?
Joy indeed could be in your head, but for too long, generic ED meds have just been focused on half the problem, giving no thought to the spark in your brain that sets things in motion. That's why we made Rougiette Ready, an ED med made to work on both brain and body. It's formulated to optimize your body's natural response and dissolves under your tongue, so you're ready fast, so you can finally get out of your head and get ready.
Every Sunday night, he can't sleep. But not this Sunday.
When you really need to sleep, ZzzQuil has no equal. Get the deeply restorative sleep you need. Sequel, not for colds, just for sleep. Really great sleep. Real cocktails, perfectly mixed. Cutwater.
We can get so hyper fixated on winning, but when you can embrace and see how much you're supported and loved, that's winning.
Welcome to Survivor 50.
How many more shots am I gonna get?
We want your blood. We want your sweat. We want your tears.
Feels like high school reunion meets like a massacre.
That's how you make history. That's how you create a legacy.
Survivor 50, new milestone season begins on.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it for a big
No.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult
Bucks win by 2. Giannis right now out with a catch.
That's crazy.
They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Illinois. For now, expect
going over the top.
Oh, good catch, boy.
Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive.
I hit him anyway, yeah.
Got a man, it's Bishop, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Oh, shit.
To the air, it's Algier. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Ooh.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but the...
If we see the Bulls coming off a trip to the Elite Eight last year where they were just a whisper away from the Final Four, they got off to a 3-6 start this season. But since we were last here...
of it. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire.
Got him anyway.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Oh, I missed.
How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit? The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day.
No.
They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this.
Holds it in on the left. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Might be changing the route. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Waddle. Makes the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got a little space. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now the play fake. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Algier.
Oh.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
How about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Oh, first pick for the QB.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give on the inside. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Georgia going up tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
On target over the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking to throw.
He can catch it anyway.
And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Can we get the replay now, please?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Really excels in the two-man game in the wing spot there. Guards can shoot mid-range, pull-ups, their bigs are very good rolling and catching on the move.
Here's Pierre walking double, flips it in. Just so skilled. The Vanderbilt transfer. Robertson.
What shoes are these? Who is this? 2? We gotta get you some new gear, bro. We gonna be doing shit like this.
To Fournier, she sprints the floor, then she posts up and continues to work on the block, looking for the ball.
Fournier, one of just 4 D1 players averaging at least 15 points and 2 blocks per game. During the 16-game win streak, you saw the numbers.
And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Dropping back, it's Algier. Under fire. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, catch that. Let's go.
Intercepted a first
No,
down.
not back to him.
Swing momentum. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Illinois. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bishop. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw, it's Algier. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down.
No.
Intercepted, number 19. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Wreck have given us some impressive moments. And it's clear The aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the duel between Georgia and Georgia Tech plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Georgia comes quickly to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Waddle. Fires to the big fella. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy dogs putting the bite into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They march 78 yards down the field, and they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Yeah, I didn't get him good then.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Bunch formation for these receivers. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A strike downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own. 9-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Hand off from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now.
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll run play action. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, my goodness, everybody.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Illinois. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Picks up the 1st down. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Waddle. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They get to the line quickly. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding how to always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for it. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, and he's hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. You got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got him.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot.
Got his man on the outside. And that ball is live in the backfield.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on
Throw
the
his
ground.
ass up, boy.
Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds.
Get me out of
lucky
here.
to maintain possession.
Why am I here?
One final play before the end of the quarter. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth. Back. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He wants to change this route. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the toss. Defense not budging.
Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
Still able to get 2 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Georgia going up tempo. Wants to throw. It's Dallas. Gets open down the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. Man, they're taking advantage right now.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll give it to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Well, that's 2 very good decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number 1, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw into him. The second good decision was his guy was covered, so don't throw it. Just take off and get...
The Sneak scores it. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Damn, boy.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. Defense showing blitz here. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Tosses it incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys.
He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team.
Oh, Corey.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
He's got a lot of moves in the bag as he uses a few of them to get to the 18. Georgia comes quickly to the line. To the air, it's Dallas. Right on the money. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wideout. On the option. Got enough for the first. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. He'll ride his man on the option. Past the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Breaks into the open. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll do it himself. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Come on, 79. He called the fumble, too.
Short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yep. Got some room entered to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Here's the return from inside his 10. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the and he loses the ball deep in his own end.
Y'all.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Ooh, catch that ball, bro.
Able to make the connection, it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get...
He uncorks one deep. It's complete. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll line up to go for two. Scanning the field, it's Dallas.
Ah, Corey.
Throw to the end zone, it's picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a
Yeah,
tiny
just throw the ball
window.
early.
Ended
Throw
up
the ball
being
right now.
picked, and the offense comes away with no
pressure,
points.
Pressure. Trying to make sure, but just get it off. Throw it now. Throw it now. Throw it now.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Going for it all.
Okay.
And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. The clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top. That will put the wrap on things from here for David. Presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What the fuck?